Well, the big thing about length of video deals with mainly the topic at hand and realizing how long somebody's going to be watching your video. Now, if somebody is just coming on to your channel for the first time, you'd want something short, sweet, just enough to grab their attention. If, however, you put on something that's fairly lengthy, that gets more involved, it may lose their attention and they may not want to come back to look at what else you're doing.
I could be wrong, but I think what he was asking was that there has been in the past before YouTube, I had a Google account where I upload Google videos, and it was unlimited. You could load a 2-hour video if you wanted to.
Right.
When Google acquired YouTube, everything was at 10 minutes. I don't know if you guys know this or not, but in the last few months, they've actually increased that from a 1 gigabyte file up to 2 gigabytes and allowing you 15 minutes for everybody. I know that you've seen videos on there occasionally where the video might be 30 minutes long. Well, they allow the mainstream media. I would bet anything that those are people with high followers, or they've got some kind of content on there that is driving a lot of traffic. And if you can drive a lot of traffic to your YouTube channel, they'll actually contact you and say, hey, we'd like to advertise on your site. Because if you start looking at these videos a lot now, you'll see that there are a lot of videos on YouTube where there's commercials. You actually have to watch a 30-second commercial before you get to see the video.
So it has nothing to do with being a subscriber or anything like that?
Now, there's some grandfathered videos in there, out there. But for the mainstream, for most people, it was 10 minutes, but now it's up to 15 minutes and 2 gigabyte for everybody.
It actually works a lot like Hulu. I don't know if you guys are very familiar with that, but what you'll mostly see on there is television shows, Family Guy, just stuff like that. And they'll have the commercials. And they actually had that before YouTube started having the commercials, where they would put segmented commercials throughout the video. And you'll find that even some of the 3 and 4 minute videos will have a small commercial or the ad that comes up right on the page.
I view Hulu completely different though from YouTube in the fact that Hulu is a internet storage facility for media, whether it's old TV shows or radio programs or whatever. So the link for commercialism really makes a lot more sense, if you will, in my mind, to Hulu, as opposed to YouTube being a community of communities.
Well, though Hulu is more of a private network.
Hey, we can't post to Hulu.
Exactly.
Yeah,
but with YouTube, it's actually becoming a lot more like Hulu, but it's mainstream. Sure, they limit you to how much time you can put on each video or how much you can actually upload, but they are also giving you the opportunity to have those longer videos. Maybe you have 4,000, 5,000, 1 million subscribers. I'm pretty sure they could maybe make a spot for you for a 3-4 hour video, depending on what you're doing.
That's right.
So I think they're making it a little bit more accessible for you to get whatever you want out there.
So folks, this has been YouTube, GE Social Media. Glad everybody came along. Thank you so much.